Okay, we're going to conclude. Before we conclude the class, I'm going to show you some extra things. We have some advanced configuration that is available on your course page. If you want to add a background image as a hero image on your homepage, I have a snippet here. So select a nice image that you want, use this snippet, update it into this file, and you should be able to do this. You can also just chat with Copilot or Claude and say, here's my repository. I want to change something. Please help me. You have a lot of other theme options. If I go to the mkdocs.yaml file, there are some theme options that you can change here. There are some color options. You can see my color is indigo. I can change it to yellow, save it, and my site becomes yellow theme, right? So again, if you can play around with colors and fonts and icons that you have available, you can do this. If you want to automate the deployment to GH pages, you can use GitHub Actions. We already set it up yesterday, but if you want to set this up, you can create a new action which will watch your main repository, and whenever you change your main repository, it automatically publish this to the content. And this has advantage. I do it on all my sites because sometimes I'm traveling or I find an error. I can open GitHub from my mobile phone, just edit that MD file on my mobile phone, save it, and my website gets updated. I don't have to have access to a laptop with all my development environment. So again, I recommend you do it. You can automate this, so you can just edit the content on the main thing and your site gets updated. You can also publish your website on a custom domain. By default, GitHub will give you a domain that will look like this. If you purchase a domain, you can connect it to our GitHub pages and serve your content from there. There are many hosting providers. I've tried many of them, and one of the problems I've faced is there are many people who sell you domain very cheap, but then there are a lot of hidden costs. They'll upsell you, they'll spam you, and I got fed up of all the different providers, and finally I found a good provider, which is not cheap, but it's reasonably priced. I never get spammed. They don't sell my information. Everything I need is there. So if you want a recommendation from a good provider, you can use Hover. This is what I've been using for all my website. But there are plenty of domain providers. And if you find a good deal somewhere and want to use it, feel free to just register the domain. And once you register, we have linked to some documentation to see how you can update that. Finally, if you run into some limits of GitHub pages and you want something more advanced, here are some of the options. The most kind of direct comparable option is GitLab pages. If you don't like GitHub, you want something different, you can use GitLab to host a repository, and GitLab pages is similar features as GitHub. The next upgrade would be Cloudflare pages. They also Cloudflare is a CDN, and they have free hosting, which is also pretty good. I have some people who host the sites there, and they're pretty happy with it. Netlify is kind of say GitHub pages plus. If you want some more features, if you're now getting seriously into web development, you don't want to build a backend, but because you like static sites, but you want things like logins and other things. Netlify will allow you to host your static sites, along with the platform where you can configure some backend and login and other things. So this will kind of get you midway up there, gets a lot of features of a dynamic websites, but in a static form.